Coming right up, the Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, a standout first half of the season has them in first place in the East. A position they don't want to let go of. Raptors, Cavs, up next. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for Dean Wade.
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season. And with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Brady Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3 spot. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Garland, no good. Here's Dick, covered by Mitchell. And here's Barrett. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. That one falls.
Well, great pass and quickly makes great use of it.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent, just too great.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he... Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Quickly against Garland. Here's Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Pass to Pirtle. A drive by Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
The 3 from Garland. It's rebounded by Barrett. In Toronto, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Dick. Quickly setting the pick for Dick. Buries it from 3-point range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Garland with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Mobley the pass to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shot's good by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Here's Barnes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Garland against Mitchell. Garland with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Barnes outside. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Dix checked in for the Raptors. Good on both. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
Here's Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. That's now 8 points for Scotty Barnes.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Mobley kicks to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And will be... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Karis LeVert is out there with George Niang. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Good on the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Boucher against Allen. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, two guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
Dean Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Allen passes to Wade. And here's Strus for three. And another three for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Thunder.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Boucher finds Mitchell. There's the drive, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Here's Jerome. He picked up 15 points in their last one against Oklahoma City. Here's Abaji. LeVert defending. And he makes good on the layup. Abaji's got his first points of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. .151 left in the first half of the game. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got 5 now. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings? with not a lot of hope for the regular season.
Well, Kevin, it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've knocked 11 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Grady Dix checked in for Brown. And Doris, this summer, the Cavaliers opting to make changes.
And Kevin, a little bit of a surprise in this particular way. They fired their coaching staff, bring in a new regime. And think about it, you fire that group after you've made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, and yet you still opt to go in a different direction. So a lot of pressure on the staff coming in.
Raptors trail by 3. Fires the 3. Dick can't get it to go. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. For 3, Mitchell. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors and our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie, I said famich.
They've had some success, but they've been counterpunched at times as well. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the up. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 7.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Pass to Dick. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. And he makes that one. Dick's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
There's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Dick with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
Free throw drops for Dick. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. It makes defending a much easier prospect.
And both free throws good for Dick. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Barnes against Mobley. And it's quickly missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mobley kicks to Wade. And here's Garland for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Karis LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. Then for the Raptors, Abaji's checked in, and it's Bruce Brown in for Grady Dick. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Abaji. And again, Toronto no up.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
The 3 from Barnes, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last, and Toronto making a change here. Pass to Abaji. Here's Mobo. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Garland with the bucket.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Mitchell against Brown. Drops it in from 11 feet. Brown's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, Bruce Brown's got tremendous touch in that mid-range area, doing work.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell against Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell outside. And taken away by Brown. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll get right back to the... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Raptors trail by 5. They've got Garland. Niang out there with Wade. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Mitchell from 13 feet. It goes down. And that's now 6 points for Davion Mitchell.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And that one is good from Jerome.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Mitchell. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release.
To the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland, the pass to Jerome. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Walter. LeVert defending. Toronto working the ball around now. Mitchell looking it over. 4 on the clock. Again, Mitchell missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Garland kicks to Niang. Back to Garland. From past the arc. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Karis LeVert. Mobley comes in for George Niang. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Garland finds Mitchell. No good on the triple. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Barrett for 3. Sinks the triple. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
One thing you know about RJ, if there's a shot to be taken, even in a big-time moment, he will step in.
And good that time. Garland's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
How about Darius Garland? He's young, but he is fearless, folks.
Over in the corner, Barnes puts it up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead. The Raptors have gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Barrett. Money!
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Garland. Over quickly. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
One thing we know about Darius Garland already, he is never going to shy away from a big-time opportunity.
And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
.40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's Garland, and he banks in the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Right side Barrett. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, the handles of R.J. Barrett on full display. What a pretty drive.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And he is unable to get the second one. And an intentional foul right there. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out, and the game becomes more dangerous.
Hurdle finds Barnes, lets the three fly, and the Raptors miss again. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt